In today's session, we'll be talking about the different types of clouds. Clouds are some of the most striking and noticeable effects of the atmosphere and its weather. In Colorado, we have beautiful clouds. If you've ever gone outside, it's likely that you've noticed clouds. Our objectives for today are to describe how clouds are classified and identify the types of clouds. Clouds are classified in two ways. They are classified based on their form and their height. There's three basic forms of clouds. All other clouds reflect one of these basic forms or a combination of them, or somehow they're modified. First, we have cirrus clouds. Cirrus actually means curl of hair. So these are high, white, and thin, and they also often have a feathery or like curly hair appearance. They look delicate. They're wispy fibers. Here's these. These are all examples of cirrus clouds. Our cirrus clouds are made up of thin, tiny pieces of ice. Our next type of cloud is a cumulus cloud. Cumulus clouds are rounded individual cloud masses. They normally have a flat base and the appearance of rising towers or domes. They're frequently described as having a cauliflower structure. Here's some of our cumulus clouds. These are the ones that are great for making shapes out of clouds. This nice flat base and these big billowing upper parts. Our third type of cloud is a stratus cloud. Stratus comes from the Latin stratum, which literally means a layer. So these clouds are best described as sheets or layers, and they cover much to all of the sky. Here's some examples of our stratus clouds. Sometimes stratus clouds have these gaps in them, but they're still considered one entire cloud. So these aren't individual tiny clouds. This is one large stratus cloud. Clouds can also be classified by their height. There are three levels of cloud heights: high, middle, and low. Here's our high clouds. High clouds normally have bases that are above 6,000 meters. High clouds consist of cirrus, cirrostratus, and cirrocumulus. So the prefix cirro here, we might add that in. Cirro. Is going to mean it's a high cloud. So our cirrostratus clouds are going to be high clouds that are flat, and our cirrocumulus clouds are going to be high billowy clouds. These clouds are made of ice crystals, and they usually don't create precipitation. This is because there's low temperatures and a small, tiny amount of water vapor present at high altitudes, so they don't have the ability to produce precipitation. Sometimes, though, if cirrus clouds are followed by cirrocumulus or cirrostratus clouds in the increased sky coverage, they may warn of approaching stormy weather. So while they do not create precipitation, they may warn of precipitation coming. So here's our feathery cirrus clouds up here, cirrostratus clouds, and cirrocumulus. We also have cirrotrails, which you don't really need to know about. Again, they're above 6,000 meters and don't produce precipitation. The next type of cloud that we have is the middle clouds. Middle clouds generally are found in heights between 2,000 and 6,000 meters. The word alto is always a part of their name, which in Latin means middle. If you play the alto saxophone, you play the middle-sized saxophone. If you're an alto in choir, you sing the middle range of the part. So our alto means middle. These often produce infrequent light snow or drizzle. There's a couple different types of these as well. We have our alto stratus clouds, so our middle flat clouds. and our alto cumulus clouds, or our middle billowy clouds. Our alto stratus clouds over here are usually large and dense. It's a sheet covering the sky, and these are the ones that are going to produce drizzle or light snow. The last type of cloud that we're going to talk about is our low clouds. Low clouds break out into three different groups. We have stratus, nimbostratus, and stratocumulus. These two right here, fog-like clouds that cover most of the sky and produce light precipitation, are going to refer to our stratus clouds. So our stratus clouds are fog-like, they're not very dense, they're very low, they cover most of the sky, and they're going to produce light precipitation. We also have nimbostratus. In Latin, the word nimbus means rain. So our nimbostratus clouds are rainy clouds. And stratus means to cover with a layer. So these are these thick ones, nimbostratus down here, that are going to produce severe thunderstorms. Our nimbostratus clouds, since they produce rain, we're going to talk about a little bit further. Nimbostratus clouds actually form in stable air conditions, which you might not think, but the stability of the air allows them to grow very long. So they're much wider than they are deep. Much wider than they are deep. This stable condition allows them to grow very large, and then rain showers produce. Here's our picture at the bottom of the paper. We're going to add just a few things in here. Our clouds, again, are classified by their form and their height. 0 is our prefix for our high clouds, above 6,000 meters. Alto is our prefix for our middle clouds, 2,000 to 6,000 meters. And then anything lower than that is considered our low clouds. I just wanted to make a note here also that these cumulonimbus clouds, are billowing rain clouds, are going to be the clouds that also produce thunderstorms. So we're going to get lots of thunder and lightning from these cumulonimbus clouds. Going back to our objectives, you should be able to describe how clouds are classified and identify the different types of clouds.